right, welcome to the Never Ready podcast. I'm Christian Blake,
And I'm Caleb Lightsey.
and we're here to talk about us fucking up this week.
Yeah, yeah,
um,
not the
so if
best.
you if you watched last week's episode, we're coming or this week's episode Monday. Uh, we're starting out new goals, new aims. Everything's switching gears. New, moved. Everything changed. We set up our plans for the week and didn't get a lot of these done.
Nah, we didn't get shit done.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. We first off,
Started.
you get gung ho. Yeah, we started. That's the most important part, and we're here filming episode 2, carrying on. You pivot, keep going.
Early as
Early
fuck.
as fuck. Yeah, yeah. We're in here at 3 a.m. Uh, just making it happen. But I think we overextended. We
Yeah, just kind of got excited, I guess.
well, as most people do, when you start a new business or new venture, you typically think of all the things that need to happen.
Right
And
then.
yeah, and you're like, I got to do it right now. Which you need to break it down into more manageable steps, which is what we need to do now. So we'll go through this list, talk about what happened, what didn't, uh, and just kind of recap the week. First off, let's go through the week. Monday, we were here, we filmed, we did our podcast, we put it out, everything's great. Um, Tuesday, sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
As he's throwing up all morning, so missed in here. I just came out here, did my workout, and carried on before we went to work. Wednesday, um, you were here, right?
What was Wednesday? What happened? Who was here?
Yeah, Matt wasn't.
Yeah, Matt wasn't here.
Um, no, he was. He wasn't here yesterday. I'm trying to remember. We ended up.
Week was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it didn't go very well. We didn't end up. So I'll go ahead and cross off. We did not make a first demo, but we we will definitely.
That's fine.
That's something that's not that we overextended. We just did not manage time as well as we should.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll pivot and we'll keep
Make
going
stuff
there.
more attainable.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. We also only have like, not that you can't do it in the amount of time, but we have an hour every morning to sit in here and do something. We need to get on one of these weeks that you don't have the kids, just say fuck it and stay up late one night and
Mm-hmm.
just sit out here and
Yeah, I'm
hang
down.
out and make a song. We'll just get
Yeah.
the pot of coffee going
Yeah.
and hang out here and make
I
some
think
shit.
with the making the music in the evening would be you're
Yeah.
more awake and more
Yeah, you
kinda
well, for me when it comes to like songs come from whatever you're feeling in that moment, and
mm-hmm.
it's way easier. I take usually something happens throughout the day
Right.
that will pivot me in a direction of how I want to write the song. First thing in the morning, not that writing first thing in the morning is bad. I've written a lot of things first thing in the morning. You wake up and fresh ideas come to you, and I highly
Mm-hmm.
suggest people write in the morning. But there is a benefit to waiting till like you've experienced the day. Especially
Right.
we work together, so we're together majority of the day. We'll
Yeah.
probably have the same kind of mindset about what we're going to
Yeah.
do. So that shit is something we should do. Um, Studying the artist, we were gonna go to a show, but their show got canceled. That was last Friday, actually. That was before the
Mm-hmm.
first episode. So that was a big thing we missed because they got sick. We checked out some of their new music they got coming out, but we didn't really dive into studying like we should. Um, Today at work for a little bit, you gotta hop on their iTunes or
The
Spotify, one of their each
channel.
or
Yeah.
YouTube, yeah, and just hop on there. Even some of their covers, some of their
Yeah. I'm
originals.
just gonna let it play.
Yeah, just listen to some of their shit so you get an idea of what's going on there. So we'll cross out the study artists. We could still get that accomplished this week. So um, we'll we might not be adding it to the week or to next week. We probably will continue to do so, but it might not be as much of a priority. Now, we didn't set up his distribution as far as music, but we didn't end up making any music, so there's nothing for him to release yet. And you got to pay platforms yearly or annual fees to keep your music out and keep releasing. So if you don't have anything yet, we're gonna push off paying that and starting your
Yeah.
annual bill as late as possible, so that it starts close to what your first release was. Um, so we didn't set up distribution. But we did start. This is one of where we overextended. We were like, let's have this first show booked.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Not that that's not possible. Like it very much is, but um, there's simpler steps to break this down into because like first off, he wasn't set up on any booking email
Yeah.
to be
Nothing.
booking. He all of his social media is all just his personal stuff that we need to make private, and we need to make him professional pages. So we've started doing all that. We there's we need it to where whenever we are reaching out to the venues and they are like, "Who's this guy?" and they follow through with you because they're not gonna immediately go start checking out all the list of people. You're like, "Hey, I want to book for these people." They're gonna go to you and be like, "Was
Mm-hmm.
it who's this guy hitting me up? Is he legit?" So he needs to be professional, not just some like random
Right.
people's pages, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so we started doing that. So we didn't end up getting the first show booked, and we also should probably make it more attainable goals to where we don't you don't discourage yourself or feel like you fucked up at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
week.
Right.
So instead of book first show is a big goal. We'll put that as like overall that we're excited for that as this first milestone.
Yeah.
As far as booking, but we should make the goal like reach out to your first 5 venues this week. Like just hit one up every week, send them your emails, maybe do it, maybe chat with them, see if they don't want to book, whatever. If they do, cool. Um,
Get to this money.
yeah, make it, yeah, yeah, make it more fucking attainable, not just like, hey, go out there and fucking succeed right away. When you make it, hey, you need to put yourself out there 4 or 5 times,
Right.
you
Because
know.
it's gonna be a process.
Yeah, you're not. I can't expect anybody to just be like, got it first day. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And you're gonna learn different shit as you talk to different people, like
Yeah,
how
you're gonna get
people
better and better.
like this, people don't like that, or you know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cross off book first show, but we're gonna leave that as like an overall big goal
Hmm.
for you. But yeah, you're gonna need some practice in that regard, and we'll I'll talk you through a little bit of what I would do, and we'll go through that actually and do one together.
Hmm.
And then also we'll chat with Blade about what he's currently doing, and a lot of the venues
Yeah,
that
touching base with him.
yeah, a lot of the
Yeah.
venues they're already booked at too, you can reach out and be like, "Hey, I am taking over booking management for so and so,
Hmm.
and see that you have some events, and we're working on filling up the rest of this year. Are you interested in booking any other events with them before I
Right. Go
fill up
ahead and
the
get it.
calendar? Give you first dibs because he has an existing relationship playing at your guys' establishment.
Right.
You know, so you come in professional, but also with that relationship
That
kind of like
friendly
yeah of like
vibe
hey
to it.
he already knows yeah I'm stepping in but I don't want to step on anybody's toes and I'm here to help
Absolutely.
you know because we're just here to help. We're here to
Yeah.
help the artists get booked. We're here to help the artists get their
Everybody's
music
here to
out.
make money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to be like a label or media company for the artists. Like I want you guys to be able to come here, come work with us, and we'll do every fucking thing we can to help make you feel happy, make the
Hmm.
venues feel happy, make everybody feel happy.
Everybody leaves satisfied. You
Yeah, that's it's real important to me. Is
know.
everyone feels good about it. Um, we didn't film and edit any content, so that's a another poor example of our time management. But that was really a majority of our 3 days we have in here between filming this today and filming this Monday.
Hmm.
We haven't had the time in here to be jumping on that something happened each day or coming in late, whatever it ends up being. You
Hmm.
missed a day. I
Right.
think we were late one of the days. I weren't in here right away, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And then Matt wasn't
I
here
don't
one.
know. The whole week's
Either
kind
way,
of.
yeah, it's hard to remember every day, but especially at 3 in the morning. I'm
Yeah.
like, what
Hey,
happened
one day at a
yesterday that
time,
hit
man.
3?
It's
Yeah,
gonna get there. You know.
yeah, no,
Can't grow a
it's
forest overnight.
absolutely. So we didn't get nothing there. So the only thing that we fully succeeded was we released the first podcast. Woo! Checked one off.
Yeah. Hey, one's better than none.
Absolutely one and done, right? we,
Yeah.
we did it. We had a freaking media,
Successful.
we had a successful media company. We
Yeah.
released one podcast.
We're basically like Joe Rogan now.
Yeah, yeah, might as well. He should have us on the show
Yeah.
tomorrow.
He better call him and
Yeah,
see
if
me.
you see this, Joe, you're gonna want to come on our show
Yeah.
because
You
we're
better be listening,
we're already winning.
cause we got the beans, man. We're finna spill them all over you. We're gonna pour them all over you.
No, anyways, we're so I've said already a few times there's a lot of failures this week, but that doesn't matter. They're just they're stepping stones.
And it's
You,
motivation, dude.
yeah,
Cause like the way we are, you're like, well, damn, I feel like I didn't. I was supposed to do that, but I didn't.
hmm
Now you're like hell bent on getting it done.
yeah. Now next week when we add it to the list on Monday, we're
Yeah.
gonna be like, I don't want to cross
Not.
off
Yeah.
90% of the list, and we only did one thing.
Yeah.
So that's part of the accountability process of this video. Like doing this every week.
Hmm.
We have to come on here and tell you our shortcomings and be like,
Oh
look,
yeah, being
I
honest with
fucked up.
ourselves, dude.
Yeah. So even if nobody watches this shit, it's like I had to
Oh, they
sit in
will.
front of the camera and tell them, hey, I fucked up.
Yeah.
So we got to admit it to ourselves.
Accountability, man.
But and it's not that again that we
It's not
fucked
a
up or
fuck up.
failed. It's we got you get overexcited. You start, you overextend yourself, and you realize like, okay, hold on, step back, dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, you just missed the target, man. That's it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. But the only problem is when people run into stuff like this and they're like, man, I didn't get shit done all week. I mean, maybe this ain't for me. Maybe I
Yeah,
should.
get demotivated.
Yeah, you can't let it
Can't
defeat
let
you.
it kill the morale.
Yeah, no. See, we've been coming at it from the angle of like, all right, now I'm fired up. Now next
Yeah,
week I'm gonna at least have two of them successfully done,
that's it.
and then the next week I'm at least gonna have three.
Just some
I mean,
progress,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna do a
That's
little
it.
bit better every week, and in doing so, we're just looking at it as like, what do we got on the list this week?
Hmm.
But if you start like after 3 or 4 months, we look back at what we've done in those 3 months, and it's like,
Yeah,
damn, you've done a lot of shit. But we've only been
it
thinking,
adds up. The
all we've been
small shit.
thinking about is I want to cross this item off this list here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
we're
want a
going
gold
one by
star.
one when you're looking at the list, but when you look at it as a big scheme, like the big picture, it's like, dude, we got a mountain of shit we got done.
Mhm.
You know?
We got to get a little board between us and like put gold stars on
Yeah,
on
yeah.
everything we
You're on
achieve.
this side, I'm on that side.
Yeah, how many gold stars are we gonna get?
Hey, like, yeah.
Man. Anyways, this it's all stepping stones. Just keep on keeping on. I mean, really, that's the gist of it. We didn't do quite what we wanted, but we're gonna make sure moving
We'll
forward
get there,
we
dude.
do a little bit better.
Yep.
We were talking about it earlier. It's you just better than you did, but you yesterday. So next Monday we'll make a list and we'll really think it through a little better. I'm gonna go ahead and probably start kind of thinking of it over the weekend, bullet pointing out the main ideas of what we should be trying to focus on. Because we just kind of waited for the video, sat down, and we're like, all right, here's the first steps. Here's what we're doing.
Hmm.
Um, can't can't come at it that way. I don't think we need to be a little more thought out in approach because it wasn't but an hour after we were done filming the podcast that we're at work, and I'm like, shit, we should have added other shit, or we should have done
Hmm.
it this way.
You think
Also, there's other things I should have added, like that's not necessarily like straight with Never Ready Productions. It's in the big overall process because like I have the RV I need to go get. We need to get that down here and get that listed and
dude, I had a
sell it.
dream that we sold that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
I don't
wish
know
it
why.
was reality.
I don't know why I dreamed about that, but let me butcher this. Let me see.
Try
We
to-
was somewhere, dude. We wasn't in the country. We was somewhere else, and like we were kind of stuck. That's what we were taking
Hmm.
was the RV, and something happened to it, and we had to sell it right then.
No,
So we found somebody on the side of the road and sold them.
just right there on the side of it.
Crazy, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what's up with me.
But anyways, like that could have been added on the list. Go, we need to go pick it up from Gainesville, get it back down here and list it because once we like seems personal, but it all ties into the business. If we get that, we sell it, we either have more capital, but primarily we're probably gonna look into a food truck. There's a secondary business which allows us to bring in some more income on the side to open up more time for us to be in here doing this.
Yeah.
The second income could eventually become the main income. But how it ties into the business here, besides giving us more time to be in here, is we plan to host events. We plan to have our own festival one day. So if we have our own food truck, at our own events. We don't have to worry about food or licensing at
Hmm.
every single place we go or getting the food health people.
Yeah,
We
and
just
one can
park our
turn
food
into
truck.
yeah, one can turn into multiple.
Mm-hmm.
So like, say you're cooking, we got a certain thing we cook in this food truck. Then like the idea I was talking about with the crawfish.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine crawfish at a
Dude,
festival.
you got 4 different food trucks there to give people all options at your festival, but you own all 4.
That's it.
Like
That's winning.
you're making the money. You want to
And
make
then
the
you're
money
hosting the event.
everywhere. Yeah, we are. We're how we. That's the end goal here. Is we just host a big festival 2 or 3 times.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe a couple different ones, but like
And we're in a good area too.
mm-hmm,
Springfield's not far. Little Rock's not far. Fayetteville,
mm-hmm.
Tennessee,
We've made
Memphis.
connections too in the past playing with the different little festivals we have around here to, with some potential nice venues.
Yeah,
So and they liked us. They were
it's
good
like
guys
back
to watch.
home, man. In Louisiana, there's always festivals going, like jazz festival,
Hmm.
crawfish
There's
festival,
so much bluegrass
catfish.
ones around here.
See, that's what I love, dude. That's
Yeah.
like back home. That's what
Mm,
it's mainly. There's usually one every weekend,
mm,
especially during the summer. Not in the winter so much, but after Mardi Gras, that's when it gets going. So like later on, we could travel.
hmm.
You know, hitting these huge ones like Jazz Fest, that would do good.
Yeah. Yeah, we can take the food truck and hit other festivals. It doesn't even have to be our own. We can hit
Houston,
other.
yeah.
We can partner with venues. So it's like instead of like if we're hosting an event at a venue, it's awesome. We get to park our own food truck there, right, and make our money on it. But if we have a relationship with that venue and they have their own event they're throwing on and they don't have like they could call us and we just be the food truck there when it's not even our event.
Right.
You know, we could have contracts or deals work out with people in that kind of way. So and then all we gotta do is hire some people to go run a food truck, pay them well, and make them,
Hmm.
and then
Yeah, I
they'll.
thought about this too, man. Like so say back home, there's this place where all these rednecks get together and ride their four wheelers and side by side and stuff, and it's like a big ass thousands of acres, but they got pavilions and like
Yeah,
places to put a food truck, kind of like Cloud Nine,
I was
I
about to say we
guess.
got Cloud Nine.
Yeah,
Just I
but
live
like
right by.
they host events there too.
My RV is right down the road from Cloud Nine.
Really?
It's where Blaze House is. It's not
Okay.
far.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not far at all.
I've heard about it, but I've never been.
It's maybe 10, 15 minutes down the road.
Okay. But yeah, some places like that, dude, that would kill.
Yeah,
And
no,
especially with
definitely.
food trucks, and
Yeah, there's
imagine the
big
money.
artists who film like Upchurch. He filmed a music video out of Cloud Nine.
Did he?
Yeah, like there's all sorts of stuff.
That's awesome. I didn't know
Like we're in a
that.
decent area for what
Yeah.
we're trying to do here, and I'll make we'll we might end up shooting videos like that for
Hmm.
some other artists or with the artists
Yeah,
we
we
work
could
with.
do it. Yeah.
There's great areas for all this. Um, anyways, this is you get a this is basically what we're doing all day. Talking about all the different ideas and how it's going. Now with this series or video process we're going through here with the Never Ready stuff, we are just trying to structure that out, trying to make it a solid formatted plan and follow the plan, and using this video to keep us accountable and
Keep
make
it
sure
going.
that every week we're achieving some small goals, and those small goals add up, man. They really add up. Next week, and we haven't made our list yet. We'll do that Monday morning. That'll be our first car episode on break at work. So they'll be a little shorter. They'll be less than 30 minutes because we got a 30-minute break. Um, I mean, I don't know how long this has been, but anyways, next week I'll be in here by myself in the mornings. So I got a big goal of making sure that I get at least one song at the point where I could start filming content. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfectly mixed and polished, but it has to be recorded to the point where I'm ready to start filming and working on the mix and or maybe doing some final tweaks. But that's something I know it's going to be on the list for me next week. So, and then for you, we're going towards the reach out to
Hmm.
X amount of venues. We'll decide that on Monday when we're actually making the list. And yeah, so that's kind of what's to come.
When will Blade and Tara be back out here?
Hopefully Sunday. Um,
I might ride over Sunday, even with the kids.
mhm. Maybe they were supposed to order some mics like this, and not to spoil anything, I guess, but we're planning on working them towards having their own podcast.
Hmm.
So I have to talk to them and see if they ordered them, and if so, or I could take these up there just to show them what they're doing.
Yeah.
But I was
Are
gonna
they
go
gonna
up.
do it up there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up there and help them set up their little spot, and we're gonna go over the format of what they're wanting to do, because they will be talking about being a married couple with kids, with 4 kids. Trying,
Four. How many?
they both have two.
Oh, okay. They have other
So
ones.
yeah, they both have their own two, and then they're getting married. So
Nice.
they're gonna be talking about being a married couple with 4 kids and trying to navigate the music industry along with having jobs.
That's awesome, dude. I didn't know
So
they had 4 kids.
It's we've been going through it with a lot
Yeah.
this whole time, making it
So
work
it's
with
do
the
or die
whole.
for all of us, not just some of us.
No, yeah, every one of us got families. We're just making it happen, man. We build this legacy we can leave to those families.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, the maybe Sunday I might be going up there, but I haven't talked to them yet. We'll see. Blade was sick still a little early this week. I think he's feeling better.
Yeah.
We'll see. If you'll have the kids this weekend, huh?
Yeah. I get
Um,
them this evening after school.
gotcha. So we'll figure something out. I need to get you two together and meeting them.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might be going up there Sunday. They might be coming here, or not. Neither. It just
Yeah.
depends.
We'll
Because
see how the
right now
weekend
they're
goes.
not in a position needing to record heavily, working on their albums. They have a solo, both have a solo live acoustic album, and they have a duet live acoustic album we're planning. So not a lot of individual recording
Yeah.
singles right now. So they don't have to be here every Sunday. They'll come to film some content and stuff. But
Touch base.
I can go to them a lot, or we can meet up at different places to film, different areas.
Yeah.
It's not all just like green screen, have fun.
Hmm.
We can get more creative with it. Um,
We should take a once summer hits for real. Get the kayaks and the mics and just go fucking sit out and do a
yeah,
camping.
that would be great. I already we can double that because I'll tease here, I guess, to another. We are going on a float this summer and taking one of the GoPros
Mm-hmm.
so that we can film a music video while floating down the river. We have a song
Absolutely.
with all three of us,
Mm-hmm.
where we all it's called Lift Off. We all three tell a different story about getting fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just gonna like pass the camera off and try to film it in one
Oh, I got
continuous
you.
music video.
Yeah.
Just as a fun little thing,
Yeah.
quick, easy, get it done, but it'd be a fun project. Same way the song was. It was a quick, easy. We just had fun sitting in there and made it. Um, so yeah, there's that, but we could double that same thing. We could bring this and then, you know, beach up somewhere and hang
Mm-hmm.
out and then but film a little podcast while we're out there.
Yeah.
Um,
There's like out there in Jordan, they got the that little island
hmm.
out there.
Yeah, we need to get out on the lake too a lot this summer. We could bring a
Mm-hmm.
lot of this kind of stuff because we can film these episodes
Yeah.
anywhere.
Where can you rent a boat at around
Mm, I think you can. Yeah, you can rent one from Bull Shoals, the
here?
boat dock.
Yeah. Get a pontoon.
Mm-hmm.
Rent
You
one.
can rent pontoon, houseboat, whatever.
Houseboat then for
Houseboat,
sure.
yeah. We'll
Yeah.
just go stay out there for
Gotta
the
stay
weekend.
out the weekend, dude. I'm dead ass
Yeah,
serious. I'll do that.
that's my mom's got one.
That's right.
They're working on. They've been remodeling the whole thing. Um,
Your brother said he can get it right.
well, he said I don't know. He said he can use their pontoon, but
Get a rent a houseboat and bring the pontoon too.
yeah, we'll see. We'll figure something out. We got all summer. Um,
Get a mansion boat.
they'd have us out there on the pond or on the houseboat too. They're out there all the time. They might be staying in it most of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
seen a dude build one, dude, out of like
hold on. We're getting distracted. Let's
yeah.
go ahead and close this off. We're gonna ramble until we go to work. Thanks for coming. We'll see.
We'll see y'all on the next
Yeah, we'll see you next Monday, and we'll be hanging out in the car on break at work, and I'll
one.
bring
Uh-oh.
this little guy as long as I don't forget it, and we'll set up a new list for the week, and we'll attack, and quit being so never fucking ready
Yeah.
because I'm fucking ready.
I'm ready too, but
Yeah,
I'm not ready. We're never ready though.
yeah.
You
You
know,
never are.
we're never
That's the
ready,
slogan.
but we are.
Never
I
ready
don't know.
because you're never
I'm
fucking ready,
confusing
dude. But
myself.
guess what? I'm gonna try to be.
You
we'll,
gonna give
we'll
them hell
fucking. You
anyway.
guys have a good day.